A Dallas City Councilman described police, quote, gunning down residents in his opposition to pay raises for public safety employees.
Yeah, Councilman Lee Kleinman was referring to the Botham Jean shooting when he argued that across-the-board raises would reward the kind of police behavior citizens have been protesting. The Dallas Police Association is furious about the remarks. Fox 4's Lori Brown live at City Hall with the story. Lori.
Brandon, the Dallas Police Association president said that he's concerned that the comments from City Councilman Lee Kleinman could incite violence against police. Here's what the councilman had to say today before his colleagues approved pay raises for police and fire.
In a time right now when our community is really hurting, when our community is in the streets asking for justice, it just does not seem appropriate to reward that kind of behavior with an increase across the board. If you look at the number of arrests that have gone on in our police department this year, and then of course this horrible and horrifying incident that we've had down in the Cedars, how can we stand with our citizens while kowtowing to the bullies in these unions?
Kleinman did say he supports bringing starting pay for police and fire from $51,000 to $60,000 to compete with surrounding cities. But both he and Mayor Mike Rawlings voted against across-the-board raises for police. Kleinman went on to criticize the Dallas Police Association for providing legal representation for Officer Amber Geiger.
We have out-of-control associations and unions that close ranks and protect officers. They're really doing more than a disservice to this community, but gunning down members of our community. And we're going to give them a raise. Colleagues, it's shameful. It's shameful. We are now at yet another crossroads in this community between who do we support as a council? Our community, our citizens, our taxpayers, our residents, or just the union bosses who take advantage of a potential mayoral election and council election coming up, take advantage of this council in almost unfathomable ways.
To say anything that would incite violence, that would incite any type of negative reaction towards your public safety, and be honest, their public safety and their family members, I think is below. I mean, I don't think he could get any worse. And the fact that the mayor did not in any way, shape, or form tell him that's enough or tell him that isn't useful or isn't reasonable in this officer, I think he failed it too. I think the police and the fire deserve better than that.
Mike Mata said it is not the role of the Dallas Police Association to determine if Officer Geiger is guilty or not guilty, but it is the association's role to provide legal coverage for her because the city does not provide funding for the defense of officers. Today's pay raises were part of the city's approval of the $1.3 billion budget.